And some breaking news as the Seattle Seahawks appear they have traded up to pick number 208, and they drafted a defensive tackle out of the Florida Gators. Chomp, chomp. They drafted a defensive tackle who I think has a wonderful name, Stone Foresythe.
Great name for an OT.
Yeah, give me somebody that sounds like a stone wall. That's the kind of person that I want to defend. Jake Heaps, you wanted a defensive tackle. What are the Seahawks getting with Stone Foresythe?
Stone Foresythe is he's an offensive tackle.
Oh, I can't read then. I saw on the TV OD. Clearly, I need to get my eyesight checked.
That's okay, Paul. Maybe this was a good point for you. This was the tipping point to get yourself into the eye doctor here.
He's huge.
Yeah, he's a guy 6'8", a little over 305 pounds. Out of Florida, arms wingspan is right where you would want it to be at the offensive tackle position. Bloodlines. He comes from his dad, Ray Forsythe, playing offensive line at the collegiate level, and then playing for the Cincinnati Bengals, bouncing around a little bit at the NFL Europe and Arena League. And I think that when you look at a guy like this, it's really a developmental tackle, right? So when you're talking about where he fits into the grand scheme of things, is this going to be Dwayne Brown's eventual replacement? I don't know if I'd put my money on that. Obviously, they liked him well enough that they were willing to trade up for him. But I think that they are very content kind of seeing how he plays out and how he's able to develop and learn behind Dwayne Brown and crew. And then also being able to go forward with also Brandon Shell, right? Brandon Shell is going to be on the last year of his contract. Do they feel like Forsythe has the ability to maybe transition over to the right side of the ball? Who knows? But I think that this is a developmental pickup for them. They've had a proverbial swing tackle, right? They'd had that with George Fant and Cedric Ogbuehi. You don't necessarily want that. You want good, solid depth. You want a backup left tackle. You want a backup right tackle. You want guys that have played that position, know that position, and can step up and fill that void. You know that they can do it confidently. So I think that this is a good pickup for them to have a developmental guy. Obviously not expecting a whole lot from him at this stage, and we'll learn a heck of a lot more once he gets here into Seattle at the VMAC and their feelings on him.
Now, NFL scout Lance Zierlein, he writes his prospects for NFL.com. In addition to just saying that Stone Foresythe is an absolutely massive human being at 6'8", 307, arms are 34 3/8 inches, 10-inch hands. He is a redshirt senior, the third player the Seahawks have taken that's just a bit older than his counterparts. That being said, this is interesting, Jake and Paul. We are so used to the Seahawks taking guys, go flash back in the time machine to 2018, trying to revamp the run game, going with DJ Fluker and that run protection. Well, Zierlein said of Forsythe that it's actually, quote, tale of two tapes with pass pro. He's often a starting caliber in the NFL at pass pro, and the run tape leaves a lot to be desired.
Okay.
Bit of a switch.
You want to give Russell Wilson, I guess, guys that are on the other side of things, going to be able to protect. 6'9". Goodness gracious.
Yeah, it's a big dude.
I can't. How many players in the NFL are even above 6'6"?
How many Altuves is that?
That
3?
is, at least 2.
2.2 Altuves, I think.
6'9" is just absolutely massive, and we'll see what he's able to do. But I like that they bring in an offensive lineman because I don't think that you can get enough guys. And per Jeff Schwartz, he just tweeted this out. Stone Foresythe is a huge value for the Seahawks. Most had him second or third round. Well, I hear that, and that also gets me very, very excited.